Now I would like to invite Jen to take over from here for the installation ceremony.
Good morning, friends. Great. सबसे पहले आप सबको कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज से 1 साल पहले, करीब 14 महीने पहले, जब मुझे ये जवाबदारी मिली, तब मेरा वजन 100 किलो था और आपका प्यार, सहयोग और इस 14 महीने में मेरा 15 किलो बढ़ गया, 115 किलो। साल कैसे बीत गया पता ही नहीं चला। हमारे 25 एसोसिएशन में से अधिकतर एसोसिएशन, चाहे उन्होंने आमंत्रण दिया न दिया, मैं खुद जाके उनसे मिला, मेंबरों से मिला, उनको समझा, उनकी अपेक्षाओं को समझा। हम सदंतर कार्यरत रहे और मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं सारे मेंबर्स को, NAR इंडिया मेंबर्स को, ऑफिस बेयरर्स को और कमिटी चेयरमैन, जिन्होंने NAR इंडिया के मेंबर की जरूरत के हिसाब से काम किया। जैसे हम लोगों ने नया NAR इंडिया ऐप बनाया, हम लोगों ने जरूरत के हिसाब से एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम, जैसे जो गांगुली साहब ने आपको आज बताया, हमने NAR इंडिया के इतिहास में पहली बार एसोसिएशन मैनेजमेंट और लीडरशिप की ट्रेनिंग के लिए 3 शहरों में एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम आयोजित किए और आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू IRPF and non-film. IRPF and RIO has given us the financial support of 18 lakh rupees, and it was because of their support. Some amount we have used in the education program, and in the further initiatives we will do. So I am thankful to NON for getting that money to NAR India. It was a year of consolidation. Under the guidance of my senior, as I said, I visited each and every association. I met the office bearers, and we tried to increase the strength of NAR India. In spite of I talking more about the strength of NAR India, let us see what industry has to say about us. Anand, can you please play the video?
India is an emerging market, and we see that in the next 10 to 15 years, India is going to rise into a major emerging power. And one of the major requirements for any emerging economy is real estate.
Real estate is one of the most important factor in Indian economy. It impacts almost 7 to 8% of the GDP. It is the second largest employer after agriculture.
Real estate makes a difference to more than 268 industries, whether it is cement, whether it is steel, whether it is bricks, all items of wood, furnishings, etc., interiors and exteriors make a huge contribution to the economy.
The real estate is growing in a super speed.
People are coming back to take interest in anticipation of the change in the marketplace, and this anticipation is going to be turned into real buying.
Now the developer working in a particular region would like to market the product not only within the state, not only within this country, but across the globe. And therefore, the role of the estate agent or the brokers community is extremely important to showcase the product as well as bridge the gap between developer and consumer.
The broking community has always been an integral part of our business. It's a great partnership between brokers and developers.
Although we have worked together for nearly 10 years, I truly believe that the next 10 years will be critical for the real estate profession in India, as well as your organization reaching its greater potential.
We are trying to emerge as the voice of realtors in India. The basic objective of NAR-India is to improve the service which the realtors provide to the consumers and give better value for the money which the customers pay to the realtors.
In the coming time, it is absolutely essential that all the estate agent community bring transparency, learn the best practices in the business to be followed, and see how best the client services can be improved. It is absolutely essential that whatever estate agent commit on behalf of the developer is committed properly, because both are going to be a part of the Real Estate Regulatory Act.
Estate broking or consulting is a service industry. It will have to excel in providing service. Developers have to agree and accept role of estate consultants for pre and post sales. If all this will have to happen, a stronger association will have to do this.
Huge transparency can be created with a proper training, education, certification course, and following the international best practices.
NAR-India has taken a series of initiatives, educational training programs, conventions, seminars, conferences, and so on.
NAR, congratulations. What a wonderful job you're doing.
NAR is a great platform.
I am a great admirer of NAR.
we'll go from strength to strength.
All the best wishes. All the best to you.
Friends, the time has come for me to sign out. But before that, two things I want to do. One is, I want to give a token of appreciation on behalf of NAR-India to the association which I found was best performing this year. And for that, Ayub, if you can please take over. And the other association, which is very new, very juvenile, so it is the best debut association. And the third token of appreciation I would like to give to the best performing committee this year. Please take.
First time we are doing it in the last 6 years. And the best performing association goes to Nasik. Damreji, all the members of Nasik association, please come up faster. We are running short of time. I request Mr. Ravi Verma to kindly come and hand over it.
I have visited Nasik for more than 7 times last year. Let me tell you, at the end of this year, Nasik, it was 50-member association. Today, they are 107, so 100% growth. In the 1 year, first thing they did, they signed a bilateral agreement with Credit, Nasik. Second was the convention. I belong to a small city. I know what courage is required to organize and what kind of reputation. Whole media covered. People from government representatives were there on dais. And there were 450 delegates attending that conference. Third event was the launch of first ever education series of NAR-India, which was attended by 50 delegates. And it is the first association to come forward to launch this series. For this, I really want to, I'm very thankful on behalf of NAR-India, and I request Ravi Verma ji to please give a token of appreciation to the association.
Thank you, Mr. Ravi. Thank you, Damreji.
Thank you, Sachin ji. It's very difficult to express the surprise and the shock which Sachin has given to me, certainly. This has happened only because of the mentors like Ravi Verma, Kishan Millani, Sachin ji, Dr. Rao, and all the GB members who have motivated me all the time in GB meetings. Whenever I try to do something, they have given me motivation, courage, and the help in all regards. And the most important factor is that whatever I try to implement in my organization, my all team have supported me wholeheartedly. And the credit goes to all these members, not to me as a person. Thank you.
Thank you, Damreji. Next association, very new association, and I'm proud to say that Brai also mentors in the association. Kerala Association, KRA, Cochin, Mr. Abjo. The Best W Association, Mr. Abjo. I request Mr. Jan Sabir to come please. May I call Dr. P.S. Rao on the stage to do the honor. Friend, association of 8 members. When I visited first time to this association of 8 members, they organized more than 7 events, and major event was again a convention, first ever convention of realtors in Kerala, attended by Union Development Minister of the state, attended by the other minister who is the Minister to the Fishery Department. Maybe they have made a loss of 2,50,000 in this event. Why I am mentioning this is that in a small association, when people have the courage to bear this really inspires other associations to grow. Thank you, Chair. The best performing subcommittee, Vijay Sarathi, Technology. I would request Mr. Irshad Hamad to kindly come up and do the honors, please. I hope all of you have downloaded NAR-INDIA app. Yes. That is because of the hard work of Vijay. Last, a man who has always made us proud, who has always inspired us, who has taught us leadership, and he has made us proud this year by being a chairperson, a chairman to IRPF, Farooq Mahmood. Farooq is also the president of the World Council of Brokers, PFC. Request Mr. Nob to please come up and do the honors, please. I appeal all the NAR-INDIA members to come forward to volunteer this organization to strengthen it and to take it to the next level. And today I announce that I will not accept or contest for any post of office bearers of NAR-INDIA, but I will always volunteer NAR-INDIA till the last day of my life. Thank you for your support. My responsibilities are now going to be transferred to Bagraji, my senior colleague. I would like to welcome Bagraji. Bagraji, please come on the stage. I promise you all the support and best of luck to you.
Members of NAR-INDIA, I think this definitely deserves a standing ovation. The outgoing president and the incoming president. Cheers to both of you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to invite my team on the dais. First of all, our Honorary Secretary, Mr. Ayub Khan. I'm continuing with Ayub for the second term. Our Honorary Treasurer, Mr. DJ Thamne. Legal and Constitution, Dr. P.S.N. Rao. Leadership and Governance, Mr. Ravi Verma. Foreign Affairs, Mr. Farooq Mahmood. Immediate past president, right now, he will be holding retention and membership development, Mr. Sachin Shroff. PR, Mr. Pradeep Karam Pelkar. Corporate licensing, Mr. Praveen Bavadia and Mr. S.K. Mittal. I have given joint responsibility in one chairman and one co-chairman. Education, Mr. Rajesh Dave and Mr. Abjo Joy. Women Empowerment, Mrs. Anuja Sinha. IT and Technology, Mr. Vijay Sarthi. Friends, let me inform you, Vijay, we had our AGM and GB meet just day before yesterday. He is looking after the technology and he is also the President-elect in our India. Sports, Mr. Rajesh Gadgil. NHB and Data Management, Mr. Jitendra Khetan. Friends, this time I have made one more committee which is known as Greater and Fellowship, because what I feel, unless we have a connect, we cannot grow. So I made this committee and I have given this charge to Mr. Dipesh Bora. Then we have the final committee, which is a grievance and redress committee, where I have included all our former presidents. I request all former presidents who are present here, barring those who are on the dais, please step up. Kishan ji, Kalpesh ji, who else? Sridhar is not there, then Abdul Rauf is not there. They are all in. So friends, this is my committee and they are going to take command for the next year. I'll be just moderating, I'll not be doing anything. The entire burden I'll be passing on to my committee. I'll be delegating all the powers to them and they have to perform and I have to only monitor. national and international delegates, members from developer community, members from the media, special invitees, guests, and my fellow GB members. At the outset, I wish to thank one and all for reposing faith in me by electing me the President of National Association of Realtors India, the credible voice of realtors. I wish to assure you, friends, that I will not let you down, and I, along with my team, continue to work hard to meet the challenges that lie ahead. We have to review our known perspectives, our goals, set our vision, and build better administrative efficiency. Times are changing, friends, and India is poised to become one of the greatest countries in the world. Real estate in India makes an enormous contribution to the development of the economy, national growth, and GDP, and probably is the largest employment generator in India after agriculture. Real estate has been a source of social change the world over, as it is the economic driver of a nation. However, despite the significance of this industry, it has so far remained a much disorganized industry in India. The realtors or brokers, as we may call them, who are the interface with the consumer, are the most important human resource in the business chain. Unless this segment of real estate industry is reformed and elevated to international standard practices, investor confidence will be difficult to emerge. What we need today, friends, is trained force of certified, licensed realtors to market our product. To survive in this modern competitive era, it is very important for us to ensure that we make each one of us organized, take real estate brokerage business to a global level where ethics, transparency, accountability, rule of law, and good governance prevail. And friends, NAR-India is committed to bring in that change. I would also like to thank our former presidents and the team for their extended support and untiring efforts in the growth of NAR-India, which is still a 6-year-old baby. Friends, let's move forward with vigor and determination to support NAR-India to become the true credible voice of realtors. Let us, all of us today present here, friends, pledge that each one of us who are member of a city association will add one more member to their city association individually, which will add value to your association and in turn to NAR-India. I also welcome suggestions, new plans and advice from all of you to keep the glory of this movement. Please feel free and encouraged to be in touch anytime. With these words, friends, I thank you all once again for reposing your faith and confidence in me, and I have full confidence in my team, and I am sure we will perform day in and day out. Thank you and Jai Hind. May I request my foreign international delegates to kindly step up for a photo shoot, please.